Hi, everyone. I just quickly wanted to go over your introduction and your central claim. One of the things I wanted to point out is that under Module 1, there's a lot of different pages on how to organize your essay, the different elements of an essay. And I want to remind you that the central claims and introductions page under Module 1 gives you a ton of helpful tips that also apply to essay 2. So, the focus, the label, the position, the map of subclaims, the significance, all of that applies to your second essay as well. So your focus will be the title and author of your fairy tale. You can have a label for your fairy tale if you want. You want to take a position on what you think the message is that your fairy tale is sending in regard to the particular social issue that you're focusing on. If you want, you can map out your subclaims as we discussed in class. I would like you to do this, but it's the part of the central claim that is the least important. So if you don't do this, it is not a big deal. I like it because I think it helps keep you organized. And then the significance. So how is the message that the fairy tale is sending relevant to social issues today, relevant and significant to our society? So everything we discussed with central claims for Module 1 applies to Module 2. Also, we discussed opening on why you chose the poem you chose. That's how I would also like you to open for Essay 2. Tell me why you chose the fairy tale you chose. Or why did you choose the social issue? Are you particularly interested in issues related to climate change or sexual orientation or gender or race or class or poverty? If so, why are you interested in that issue? So essentially, everything we discussed with Essay 1 in regard to the introduction applies to Essay 2. Additionally, I posted under Module 2 this sample central claim on Little Red Riding Hood. So I'm just going to read it aloud really quickly and go over it. And one of the things you'll see is that this central claim has all of those elements we discussed. It has a focus, it has a label, it has a position, it has a statement of significance. Okay. The original version of Little Red Riding Hood, called The Story of Grandmother, seems on the surface to simply be a burlesque tale about a clever young woman who escapes a werewolf. However, beneath its playful narrative, the story of Grandmother is a feminist fairy tale that promotes the social and sexual autonomy of women. The story sends the message that women are free to go out into the world rather than be confined to the home due to gender norms and fear of violence, and have control over their bodies and choices. This challenges gender stereotypes of women as weak, submissive victims. Today, we still have a large problem with violence against women, as evidenced by the recent Me Too movement. Reading this ancient folktale shows that women have the power to fight back, a message that is more important than ever. Okay, so here we have the focus, which is the story of Grandmother. We have a label, which is a feminist fairy tale. We have a position on the story, which is the message that the fairy tale is sending about a particular social issue. And that's all right here. And then you have a statement of, and then we have a statement of significance that discusses why the message that the story is sending about a particular social issue is relevant to our society today. Okay, well, thank you so much, everyone. I look forward to reading your introductions.